With so many of you people commenting double T's. No, not this one. In part 1 I had to do this video as soon as possible. Remember, this is the second part of the sleepover study session video, but you can still watch this one by itself. Hope you guys like it as much as I did. I think it might be one of my top videos. You guys let me know. Thank you so much for subscribing to all of the 40,000 people who did. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet and you like this content, do so. I'm trying to reach 50k by the end of the year. Like, comment, and enjoy this not cup but bowl of tea that I have in store for you today. The following events take place in real time. Think about it like a scene in a play. Previously in Chinami-chan, Azo sensei roasted us over our poor grades and told us to hold a study group session together. We decided to hold a sleepover at Momo's Sparkle. It went badly, but apparently our tea queen Mina knows how to make the study session work. All hail the tea queen MHA. But she demanded that we play spin the bottle for her to tell us baby bottle cause there is no other non-alcoholic bottle emoji. We really need for this to work or Azo sensei will give all of us a 0 in our tests. Honestly, I said yes for the tea sparkly tea. Ayama, who are you talking to? Very concerned face because he has been saying all of these things in the middle of the sleepover. And why are you doing so while staring into some random direction? Very worried face as he is literally staring at a wall. It's not random knowing Sparkles. Are you okay? No time to concern ourselves with our Yama's strange habits. Let's play spin the bottle so we can ace this test. Fighting kind of fist images. That sounds so unrelated and silly without context. Super laughing face. It sounds stupid with context too. Come on Kacchan, you already agreed. It will be fun. Super excited smiling face. We spin the bottle. We sing to the person it points to. What could go wrong? You're right, I am. Smiling face that is unaware of how he has no idea how the real spin the bottle is played. This will be fun. Smile that is looking forward to Deku learning the truth. All in the sleepover sit in a circle. The couples, BakuDeku and Kamijirao, sit together. A very expensive exotic water bottle lays in the middle. So, who goes first? Face that is actually a bit scared to spin the bottle first. Everybody looks at Mina. Oh, don't lose at me. It might have been my request, but I want to see the tea flow around me. Tea galore. Someone else must spin it. Eureka? Inviting face. No thanks. Polite smile that says hell no. I'll do it. You will? That's unexpected kind of face. I will. For the sake of those tests I am strong kind of fist. So manly, many manly images. Momo crawls to the center of the circle with determination, but as she nears the bottle she starts getting nervous. Will I be able to marry after this? She thinks. But she quickly pushes that thought away. Education comes before marriage, she thinks as the confident and a smart woman she is, and gives the bottle a spin. Everybody but Bakugou, Deku and Todoroki stare at the bottle nervously. For Deku and Todoroki think Momo will sing to them if the bottle points towards them, and Bakugou simply does not care. This is exciting, having fun because of the thrill kind of face. Your reaction will be so beeping funny. My reaction to Momo's song? Totally oblivious smile. Yes, nerd. To Momo's song, totally not to Momo's song kind of face. The bottle finally points to Todoroki. Momo lifts her eyes and she locks them with the heterochromatic boys. I can't do this suddenly. Very nervous face. OMG, this twist in events kind of faces. Interesting. Sparkle. This is what I was talking about, smelling that images. I can't do this crying because I am not as determined as I thought I was. Don't worry Momo. I will do it for you if you're too embarrassed. You'll what? Even more flustered face. Oh my, sips on tea. Squealing in Toru. OMG kind of faces. Dude, that's so manly. I totally support kind of emoji. Do it for her. Todoroki encouraging smile. Yeah, I see hot. Do it smiling face that knows exactly what is about to come. Todoroki approaches Momo and they are face to face. A silence envelops the room as they are now only inches apart. Momo closes her eyes thinking this will be her first kiss. Living in my own world. What? Momo opens her eyes. Didn't understand. Dude, I totally forgot you thought spin the bottle was about singing. Super laughing faces. I didn't enjoying this mess kind of face. but this is how you play spin the bottle. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe they don't know the rules? Thoughtful face. Laughing faces because it's you two who have no idea. Well, if it's not like that, then how Todoroki is suddenly interrupted by Momo quickly planting a kiss on his right cheek. Stunned face. Okay, I've done it, that counts. It was supposed to be on the lips, that's not how it goes kind of face. What just happened? Lips? Like mouth? Like kiss on the mouth? Suddenly very terrified face. Welcome to the world of adults, nerd. Of adolescents, actually super laughing face because you're too innocent, Deku. Where did you even learn that spin the bottle was about singing laughing faces? Puppets. The puppets. ... Todoroki. The puppets. I think Todoroki.eggs has stopped working, super laughing face. Did I break Todoroki? Very concerned face. What's this puppet thing he's mumbling about? We must have seen the same puppet show. They played spin the bottle and sang Was My Life a Lie this whole time kind of face. ... Dude, how old were you when you saw that? 5? ... Ha 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 ha. Dude, you're basing your adolescent knowledge on a puppet show you saw when you were 5? Oh, I dunce face. Shut up. Only I can laugh about this. Kacchan, why didn't you tell me? You'd find out eventually. I wouldn't have agreed to play if I'd known. What if I spin it and I have to kiss someone who's not you? What if you spin it and you have to kiss someone who's not me? Super horrified faces at even the thought of Kacchan kissing someone else. Let's find out. Bakugou goes to the center of the circle and spins the bottle without any hesitation. Kacchan, you shouldn't have insisted on us playing after I said no, nerd. The bottle spins around endlessly as Deku nearly hyperventilates. Who will it point to? Tea-loving eyes. What if it doesn't point to Deku? Deku starts hyperventilating even more. The bottle slows down and is pointing towards Deku, who sighs in relief. But suddenly, as if driven by an unknown cosmical force, it moves a bit to the side and points at Zero, who's sitting next to Deku. Everybody looks at the bottle in silence, then look at Toru. It wasn't me, hands up in defense cause I didn't even move. ... That sudden jerk of the bottle was pretty suspicious. Momo, is your house haunted kind of face. ... So will Bakugou kiss Zero now? Oh, am I already recording this? I don't swing that way, nervous smiling face. Deku is just staring at the bottle that points at Zero with a feeling that the sudden movement was the end of the world starting to take shape. ... Well, it was meant to point to you, nerd. And to have you be scared as it spun so you'd learn your lesson. So you were trying to rig the game? Accusatory face. Yeah, but it fell on the tape dispenser over there. I guess I can't really back down now. Bakugou. Suddenly blushing face as Bakugou stares at him. Bakugou starts approaching Zero. Zero recoils. Finally, with Zero's back against a far wall of the room. Yes, they chased each other that much, but they're still at ground level. Bakugou put his hand on Zero's cheek. Bakugou, inch any closer and I'll wrap you up in tape and leave you hanging from the roof. Bakugou inches closer only to be stopped by someone grabbing him by the back of the collar of his shirt. When he looked up at the person who was grabbing him, he saw this. ... Took you long enough. Deku grabs him harder by the collar. Relax, nerd. I wasn't gonna do it. I was just trying to scare you. Though you do look pretty hot right now. Hot? Bakugou, he looks murderous, scared faces that imply I'd move much further back if I weren't against a wall already. Deku turns, and still grabbing Bakugou by the back of his collar, starts dragging him back to the circle. Oh, I nerd, what the beep. Deku continues to stare ahead with a cold glare as he drags a flailing Bakugou. He suddenly stops, turns his head and blows a kiss to Zero, who is completely dumbfounded by Deku's antics. His debt has been paid. Deku drags Bakugou back to the circle successfully and sits him down next to him, much to Bakugou's protests. Oh, I nerd, what the? Within those 2 seconds in which Bakugou speaks, Deku goes to the center and forcibly spins a bottle so that it points to Kacchan, returns to his side and shuts him up with a kiss. Bakugou gets flustered by the sudden kiss, but does not take long to give into it. Deku breaks away first. Everybody in class is looking at them with mouths agape. Any objections? Clearly still pissed face. No jaw down to the ground with tea spilling out from the surprise. Good. Deku takes his seat once more next to Kacchan, who stares at him both with annoyance at Deku getting the best of him in that kiss and with a desire to continue. Can there be an objection to you not being straight? Very flustered face. Toru, did I say that out loud? Who's next? Silence as the class discovers this side of Deku they'd never seen before. I'll do it. It's the manly thing to do face that implies he's speaking but not really processing his own words as he's still thinking of this new Deku. Kirishima goes to the middle of the circle and spins the bottle, his mind still on the scene he'd just witnessed. He comes back to reality when he realizes the bottle has stopped spinning and is pointing to Mina. Guys, did I just spin the bottle? You sure did. Is it pointing to Mina? It sure is. It's a kiss on the cheek, right? No. But Momo and Bakugou. Momo gave Todoroki a kiss on the cheek and he's still not working. Puppets. The puppets. So we didn't argue much because a kiss on the lips would have probably killed him, awkward face. But Bakugou. Deku blow a kiss to Zero in his stead, and if you want to argue about the take it up to Deku over there points towards a Deku stat is still pretty angry while staring coldly at Kirishima as if daring him to even try challenge him. Face that turns back to the bottle very quickly, not being able to stand being under his gaze any longer. Technically the only one who actually did this right was Deku himself. Even though the bottle spinning part was a bit questionable, face that won't say any more in front of this glaring Deku. Kirishima finally turns towards Mina with a face nearly as red as his hair. Mina, who remains silent, is looking at the bottle with a rather concerned expression. She finally looks at Kirishima who's approaching her, and her expression turns to that of a calm face. Kirishima inches closer with his eyes completely shut and a crimson face, but for some reason, he does not hesitate. He determinedly moves forward to lock lips with Mina, but he is stopped by a hand placed on his lips. When he opens his eyes, he sees it is Mina herself who stopped him and is now smiling sweetly at him. I think you need to take me out to dinner first. Huh? What? Dinner? With me? How does that sound? Sweet smile. Are you asking me out? I am super grinning face. I've wanted to do so for a while actually. Looked like this was a good opportunity, very pleased with herself face. Yes. I also wanted to ask you out. It's so unmanly that you asked me first. Faces that are distressed over my own unmanliness. Mina chuckles. I think you're still manly enough, super happy face. So, we don't kiss? Save that for dessert. Shark boy wink. Faces of a Kirishima that is about to melt from being so flustered and red-faced. Did anybody see that coming? No surprised face. No stunned face. No wow face. Yes, this T was written in the sparkles emoji. It was pretty obvious, suspected this all along kind of face. Have we spun the bottle enough? This game has completely deviated from the original rules. There was only one real lips to lips kiss. Face that is suddenly remembering Deku and Bakugou's kiss. So should we go study? Wait. Denki goes to the center, grabs the bottle, places it back so that his points to Jiro, runs to Jiro, and gives her a peck on the lips. Okay, we can go study now. Super happy grinning faces. Denki covering my mouth with my hand after that sudden kiss. Oh come on, even Deku did it. Angelical face. This was such a great idea. Super happy with what transpired today. Kind of star-eyed faces. Okay Mina, tell us how we can study to ace the test. Expectant smile. Mina told them about her plan. It was quite simple actually. They only needed unity and mediators. So it went like this. Aoyama explained chemistry with his sparkle reactions, which Momo then deconstructed into smaller terms so everyone could understand. Bakugou explained English with both Kirishima and Deku translating his grumpy vocabulary, because as Mina said, translating Bakugou was a two-man job. This also gave an opportunity for Deku to calm down about what had happened before and return to his usual non-cold glaring self. Which is a pity for us simps, but okay. Deku then explained hero history to everyone, and Todoroki, who slowly returned to rationality, was in charge of asking questions when Deku became too excited or started skipping events to get to the good stuff. The tests week came and went. I have corrected your exams, everyone, and I am quite surprised to say that all of you have passed. Some barely, but still passed. Yay, super happy and relieved faces. See guys, I told you. Playing spin the bottle was the answer to everything. Super satisfied grinning faces. I won't even ask. If you were satisfied with this video and the tea, comment 2 empty bowls because a bowl of tea has been served and enjoyed. Many people had been asking for Kiri Mina. I hope you were happy with this. This concludes the 40k subs event. Thank you all so much. See you next time.